It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. We'll watch the Charlotte Hornets in this one as they go up against the Portland Trail Blazers. For Portland, they went 2-0 against this team last season, looking to continue.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Well, it was the Charlotte Hornets winning their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. And they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
They executed on the road, stayed focused, stayed consistent with who you are as a team.
Such a confidence builder to go on the road and be able to dictate the tempo, the style of play, keep your identity. They were able to do that here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for the Hornets, Marvin Williams is out there with Batum. There's Jeremy Lamb, and there's Kemba Walker. And it's AI in at the 5, home in the paint. When the super teams are dominant game after game, some people are going to ask, what's the point of even playing a game like this?
Well, in the regular season, I hear that all the time, and I sort of laugh at it because this is what the season is about. Sure. 82-game grind, having competition not only with opponents, but within yourself, within your team, battling for minutes. And we understand that a lot of these teams are built to win in the postseason. The regular season doesn't mean much for them. They're going to qualify for the playoffs, but there are other teams in this league, Kevin, trying to fight to improve. And on nights where you have opportunities to play against that kind of dominant team, a coach can say, see the potential, see what is possible. We just saw it here tonight.
And take some personal pride in your performance.
No doubt about it. And you can stack yourself up against these super teams that roll into your arena to find out exactly where you are. And sometimes winning a game like that for a coaching staff, they can say, let's use this momentum to build on it. We just beat one of the better teams in the league. So psychologically, it works in a lot of ways during a regular season.
That's a talented guy getting too easy a look. Might have been a miscommunication on that one.
Well, just the first quarter, everyone's still getting adjusted. That said, on defense, you have to bring help sooner.
Here's AI after the basket by Jusuf Nurkic. AI, no good. To the paint. That's tipped. Batum against Turner. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. And Al-Farouq Aminu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Batum. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Walker in the corner. 5 to shoot. AI in the post. Looking on Nurkic.
That's the kind of D you want from your big fella Nurkic there. Make sure he is contesting the shot.
Shot's good by Turner.
And terrific use of the floater, unguardable really, because you can't do anything defensively to stop it.
Now here's Walker. He had 10 points in the win against the Clippers.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Turner against Batum. Aminu with a screen for Turner. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And we've seen just how incredible McCollum can be when he is feeling it. One of the few guards in the league who gets everything to fall when his shot is on. It's why he can just erupt with huge scoring nights at any given time.
I'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Terry Stotts. David?
Well, Kevin, when I asked him about the defensive game plan, he said they have to clog up the middle and deny clean looks at the basket. If they can do that, he thinks they'll have the upper hand. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Nurkic. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Batum wide open. He fires. And the rebound by Nurkic. Trailblazers trail by 4. Here's McCollum. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Marvin Williams.
Well, CJ, one of those exemplary players that stayed all 4 years at Lehigh and came into the league very, very polished and very ready for everything that the league was going to throw at him. Not just the defenses on the court, but the NBA lifestyle in general. And he learned to be a great leader here in Portland alongside Damian Lillard.
Now, here's AI. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Got it. Good job in the low post. AI's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's about as easy as it gets. Not many guys are going to blow wide open layups at the professional level like that.
Screen by Nurkic. Walker against Lillard. Inside, Nurkic. Not going to go that time. Great tee that time from AI. And from McCollum, rare does someone who stayed all 4 years end up being such a star at the NBA level.
Well, McCollum's done just such a great job of improving his game, even after coming into the league so polished. And how fortunate for Portland in the wake of losing one of their all-time greats in LaMarcus Aldridge to fill some of that scoring gap with a talented player like C.J. McCollum.
Here's Walker following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Walker the pass to Lamb. He kicks to AI. Nurkic with the double team. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Evan Turner. Cody Zeller's checked in for Charlotte. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Lamb. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
AI in the post. He's guarded by Nurkic. A nice shot by AI.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Three-pointer, Lillard connects from three-point range.
Amazing how much Lillard has spatial awareness when his defender's just far enough away. He's going to shoot that quickly.
They set the pick. Walker the pass to AI. Zeller trying to free himself up. AI can't hit.
Wow, just in shock that he missed that layup. Not a lot of defense there.
They get the rebound, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Becoming more of a factor these days on the offensive end. Aminu, once the 8th overall player taken in the draft, getting to the line a little more often.
So for the Trailblazers, Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Nick Stauskas comes in for McCollum, and it's Seth Curry in for Lillard. And then for Charlotte, Monk comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Tony Parker subbed in for Kemba Walker. And AI throws it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, here's Curry. 20 points for him last game against Chicago. Over Parker. The shot that time, not on target. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Monk kicks to AI. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
Brent, as we take a look at lineups around the NBA, teams trying to go with 5 highly skilled players at once. Where does that leave the traditional big?
Well, most teams just don't have one now, Kevin. I mean, they're just not on the roster.
They're hard to find, yeah.
Well, they're hard to find, but there just aren't many out there. So a lot of teams just elect not to have one. And what we're seeing over the course of the last couple of years is the matchups when all of a sudden a Whiteside is going to see a Drummond, or you're going to see all of a sudden Valanciunas play against DeAndre Jordan. It's usually because you have one, we'll play ours kind of mentality.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Bulls.
Yeah, and they were just shaky at times when it mattered most in that game, and it cost them.
Yeah, Greg, I think you're right there. At major turning points, they miss a series of shots, it makes some mistakes, and it led to the wipeout.
To the paint. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. A nice shot by Zeller.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's Curry. He's covered closely. Curry setting the pick for Leonard. The pass to McCollum. And the three off target.
Well executed. Great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen. Just couldn't complete the play.
And AI throws it down.
In this first period, they've been aggressive and extremely focused.
I don't think you ever expect to carve out such a big lead early on in a game like this, but let's see if they can maintain momentum.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for AI. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Nurkic is screen on Batum, and Turner kicks to Aminu. Here's Nurkic. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Yeah, it's hard to hold Nurkic up. As soon as he gets that deep inside, he is more than capable of knocking down shots consistently.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Batum is out there with Williams. Then it's AI. Then it's Jeremy Lamb. And it's Walker in at the point guard position. The Hornets have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for AI. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. From deep, Walker bangs home the trifecta. Walker's got 5.
And he's kind of always had that shoot-first mentality for a point guard. And when you can shoot it like Walker, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Aminu with a screen on Walker. And it's Lillard missing.
Just like to see the defensive effort get better for their ball club. They can't expect guys to miss the mid-range Jays every time. Well, it's not a secret that the strength of this ball club is in the backcourt. Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum, these are one of the better pairings in the league in terms of their scoring, playmaking, and devastation that they can provide on the offensive end. Unfortunately, it has not gotten them to the point where they've gotten enough complementary players to go as far as they would like in the postseason.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Clippers put on a show. He finished with 57 points and was his usual dominant self on the glass. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. You know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. He lifted his game to an unreal level that night.
Yeah, he showed how dangerous he is when he's at his best. And, man, he'd love to keep that hot streak going here tonight.
Would you guys be surprised if he doesn't keep it going? I mean, the only way to follow up a game like that is with an even better one.
Good on the three-point shot.
You know, he has single-handedly helped them carve into this lead thanks to his scoring in the quarter.
Passes it to Lamb. A nice shot by AI. AI's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's torching the D right now, hitting a high percentage of all the shots he's let fly.
Lillard outside. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway. Guys are slimming down, it seems, Brent, to play at a faster pace. And we hear more and more players are using a plant-based diet now.
Vegan-style players.
Maybe not quite to that extent, but they are certainly very, very cautious about what they're putting in their bodies.
I think we just hear more stories about some of the things that players are trying in order to get themselves to their athletic peak. And one of those things, of course, one of the most important things is the fuel that you're going to put into your body, because that's your only tool. So I think guys just pay a little bit more attention to how it is they're feeding the system.
Portland with the ball, trailing by 13. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. Lillard misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Walker the pass to AI. Back to Walker. Kicks it to AI. It's rebounded by Leonard. Portland's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Leonard sets a screen for Lillard. Knocks down the three ball. Lillard's got 18 points in the game.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. The three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. In this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
Interconference showdown. You love to see clubs that don't play each other often go head-to-head.
Well, they'll meet twice this season. Tonight, the first matchup, so hard to know exactly what to expect.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. Now, here's AI. He's got 22.
And that's his fourth foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
The Hornets have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Harkless is checked in for Portland. Good on the second free throw. Trailblazers trail by 11. McCollum outside. They set the pick. Outside Leonard. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. At one point, they led by 16. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And they're playing through a string of road games. That will be game 5 of the 6 on the road. Drills it from outside.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Down low, McCollum. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Let's now pause to take a look at the scoring breakdown between the front and back court of tonight's contests for Portland.
And their guards really have done what they could to keep it close. What little offense they've been able to generate has come from the backcourt. They just need a little more balance.
Really increasing the amount of times he goes to the free throw line, just learning and assimilating. McCollum is so much more comfortable with the ball now.
And the Hornets making a change here. Bridges checks in. Now here's Walker. 5 points in the game.
I think the defense made an impact on that play, making the shooter feel a bit uncomfortable on release.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
There's a screen. At the elbow, it's AI. And AI throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Trailblazers trail by 12. And Lillard kicks to Leonard. And a wide open look for McCollum. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. McCollum's got 7 points for the quarter.
Just so good off the pass. McCollum set up and ready at all times.
AI passes to Bridges. He gets that one. And the Hornets lead by 11.
Good decision to kick the ball out as the defense collapsed.
You know, watching Miles Bridges, he just brings so much energy to the team.
High motor guy, very aggressive. a bit of a tweener, which in a positionless world could be a good thing. Explosive, strong, athletic. I think his best basketball is ahead of him.
And I know we want to assume these shots are going in. The defense definitely blew an assignment there, but still got lucky.
Here's AI. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. AI's got 27 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
McCollum kicks to Turner. Leonard with a screen on Bridges. Outside Leonard. There's the triple. But they'll get another chance. Shot's good by Turner.
Turner does a good job of just winding his way and burrowing to the rim. And a good job finishing down low.
Walker dishes to AI. Portland grabs the miss. Leonard's got his third rebound tonight. To the inside. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
Trying to cut into this lead. Bad time for a miscue.
Yeah, they may have some ants in the pants right here. You just have to take what the defense gives you.
Nick Stauskas is checked in for Lillard. The Hornets also with a sub. Zeller's checked in. AI can't hit. Trailblazers trail by 11. Feeds it to Turner. Lays it up and banks it in. Turner's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. The Hornets have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
And you have to like the way he's attacking the defense, drawing fouls and getting himself chances at the line this quarter.
With 1 on the clock. No good on the buzzer beater.
And a great job there by Parker with the contest to force the miss.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets.
Thank you, Kevin. Big first half in points and assists. How are you able to make such an impact?
Well, yeah, I got to say my teammates have done a great job with their movement. You know, cutting, getting open. They made it easy for me to get them open shots. And when the other guys out there playing with this much energy, you know, the D gets stretched in and I get a lot of good looks myself.
Great to see 5 guys helping out and 1 guy taking advantage. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Really an incredible game from AI.
And we saw his work over the first 2 quarters, really pushing the action and consistently finding the open man.
And the offense is at its best when they get him the ball. Every time down the floor, maybe 1 touch to ignite the offense.
Lillard and McCollum, the deadly backcourt pairing. Evan Turner is out there with Mo Harkless. And it's Leonard in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's AI. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. AI's got 31 points.
Well, he's got a baton in the right hand as he's orchestrating what's going on. A maestro, if you will.
Leonard with a screen on Walker. McCollum outside. They set the screen. Count it, good. McCollum's got 17.
While making the floater look effortless, McCollum has the body control and touch to drop that kind of shot in consistently.
Williams sets a screen for Lamb. AI in the post. Leonard's there.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 17. Pass to Leonard. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Trailblazers, Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Myers Leonard. And it's Aminu in for Harkless. Now here's Nurkic. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Batum against Turner. AI passes to Lamb. For a long time, the answer always seemed to be LeBron James. But it seems fair to ask now, who is the best single player in the NBA, in your opinion?
LeBron James.
Me too.
Didn't you just say his name?
I thought
it was
I
on
did.
my frontal
I was
lobe
thinking
here.
it, and I guess it came out.
And we have so many great superstars, but after last year, his 15th season, LeBron James performing the way that he did, carrying his team back to the finals, there's just no doubt amongst peers, and we get a chance to watch him, Kevin. LeBron James is still the man in the NBA.
Ditto. Harkless kicks to Turner. Screen by Nurkic. Turner off the screen, and it's AI with the rebound. AI's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Williams. Count it from 12. Williams has got 9.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. We've seen AI really making a difference here.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for Charlotte. Trailblazers trail by 14. Now Lillard, 18 points for him, and it's blocked.
It's not with extreme athleticism that Willie gets to that shot, but the anticipation and the timing, those help.
And Walker kicks to AI. And he uses the glass on the layup. AI's got 6 in the quarter.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Screen by Nurkic. Lillard the pass to Nurkic. Now the dish to McCollum. The shot by Lillard wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
And he's been hitting from out there. Defensively, you're going to have to change some things up.
The classic catch-22 guy right here. If you key in on him, you're going to open up other opportunities for his teammates to have good looks.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And Portland making a change here. Curry's checked in. And that one misses. Yusuf Nurkic, a free agent this past summer. A lot of big men, Brent, on the market, and he flew under the radar.
Well, this team knows maybe how good Nurkic can be because they see him in practice all the time. They're just looking for a little bit more consistency in terms of the effort from him. The next few seasons of his development was really going to be a critical part of Nurkic's career.
The Trailblazers haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Hornets leading by 14. There's the pick. Walker goes in. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Walker's got 7.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Curry. Pass to McCollum. Lays it up off the glass. McCollum's got 4 points this quarter.
Lots of ways that CJ can burn you right there. Super effective on the inside.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, since the rise of the Warriors, we've seen a fair amount of soul-searching by the league's other contenders. There is incredible pressure to shake things up. Now, sometimes it can elevate a team, but we have often seen it also can tear a team apart.
It can be fragile for sure. David, thank you so much. Stauskas is checked in for Portland. That's off as well, so he misses both.
Well, few have more job security in the NBA than Terry Stotts. Consistently gets a ton out of his Portland Trailblazer team. They run a very intricate and unique offense now in his 7th year with the Blazers. They've had a lot of success under Coach Stotts.
Trailblazers trail by 16. Nurkic with it. He has 5. And that one is good. Nurkic has got his 3rd basket of the night. And with Terry Stotts last year, there were some rumblings about his job after the sweep.
Might have been a bit of a knee-jerk reaction. Remember, Portland slid into that third seed with how close it was in the Western Conference, and that might have added a bit more pressure. But Portland does not have a lot of flexibility with their roster. Somehow Terry Stotts gets to 50 wins in any given year. So it might have been a poor decision, and they saw through that, and he's back for this season.
Clock at 4. A 3 from McCollum. It's rebounded by Charlotte. AI's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, he made 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't found a way to connect again from outside during the second.
And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Charlotte making some changes. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Batum. Monk comes in for Lamb. And, yep, another basket.
Once again, he's reached the 40-point mark as there has been no slowing him down all season.
Well, GA, with all these 40-point performances, he's close to matching the mark for third most 40-point games in a single year.
Well, we haven't seen this many 40-point games in a long time. He is close to matching his airness, Michael Jordan, who scored 40 points an incredible 37 times back in '87.
Cody Zeller's checked in for the Hornets. Curry against Parker. McCollum outside. Screen by Nurkic. It's stolen by Monk. He kicks to AI. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And there it is for him. Kidd-Gilchrist has got his first basket of the night.
Extraordinary work from Parker to find his teammate for the open basket. His passing is just phenomenal.
McCollum with the ball, now guarded by Monk. McCollum kicks to Nurkic. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Nurkic has got 9 points.
Well, if they're going to win this game, he's going to require just a little bit of help. Many of the shots he's taking are finding the hoop.
Here's AI. Sinks that one from the post. AI's got 43 points.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
Well, collectively, they've done it tonight here. A passionate performance from the squad.
There's a good screen. Nurkic a screen on Zeller. Curry can't get it to go. Hornets leading by 18. Parker dishes to AI. And he uses the glass on the layup. AI's got 45 points.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Parker against Curry. And there's the pass to McCollum over Monk. McCollum no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Monk, the pass to AI. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Saturday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the San Antonio Spurs.
Two shots. Roof shots.
He misses the free throw. Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for Maurice Harkless. And he sinks the second. Trailblazers trail by 21. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Nurkic gets it to go. Nurkic has got 11 points.
280 pounds. I think Nurkic is well within his means to score past contact.
Parker kicks to AI. Ball's knocked loose. Nurkic with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Here's McCollum. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. McCollum's got 6 points in the quarter. Charlotte leading by 17. Passes to Monk. At the elbow, it's AI. Screened by Parker. AI dishes to Monk. Back to AI. Chalk up 2 there. AI's got 48.
Just don't touch him right now, okay? You're going to burn yourself. The guy is on fire.
Curry kicks to Nurkic. Screen by Nurkic. Over AI. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Nurkic has got 9 points here in the second half. Charlotte has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. AI in the post. He's guarded by Nurkic. And another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. McCollum with the screen for Curry. Nurkic a screen on Parker. Aminu the pass to McCollum. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. McCollum's got 23.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
AI can't hit.
Looked a little bit forced. No reason for it either. The defense was not even in the frame.
Stauskas dishes to Curry. Stauskas kicks to McCollum. One second left. Misses the shot. And so it's Charlotte, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back to the action after this word. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Cody Zeller. AI comes in for Marvin Williams. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Kemba Walker in for Parker. Free throw good, Hernan Gomez.
A second-round pick who relies on instincts and a little bit of size. Hernan Gomez, actually a pretty good free throw shooter.
On the court for Charlotte, we've got Hernan Gomez. Kemba Walker is out there with Jeremy Lamb. Then there's Batum, and it's AI in at the 4. Outside, Walker. AI up top. He's covered by Aminu. Shot's good by Walker.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
Lillard against Walker. There's the pick. McCollum outside. Clock at 6. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. Hornets leading by 14. AI in the post. He's covered by Aminu.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
Well, tonight his pinpoint accuracy has been impressive.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Unable to get that one. And the Hornets now going the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And Walker kicks to AI. The kick out to Walker. Back to AI. And he drops it in from the low post. AI's got 54 points.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Here's Lillard. Softly drops in the floater. Lillard's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Lillard just plays with great confidence, really feeling it here and looking to find any scoring opportunity in this one.
Now, here's AI. He's covered by Aminu. And AI throws it down.
Well, he's leading everyone in points right now. His teammates keep feeding him the ball, and he keeps delivering.
Trailblazers trail by 18. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Aminu laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's good focus from the Bosnian Bear getting down there. Nurkic finding the open man with ease.
Hornets have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. And AI throws it down.
This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Lets the three fly. Connects from three-point range. Lillard's got 30.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
And the Hornets call time here.
And Nurkic, one of those guys who you notice for many minutes of the game if he's engaged, and then you couldn't tell if he played 12 to 15 minutes if he's not active enough. So still looking to develop him both on offense and trying to make him a little bit more consistent on defense. The coaching staff has that task at hand, and Nurkic has a big hand in that.
Marvin Williams is checked in for Hernan Gomez. Hornets leading by 15. The feed now to AI. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That will be foul number 5 on him. Here's AI. And good! There's another. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. There's the pick. Nurkic setting the pick for Aminu. Back to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Lillard. Out to the right wing. From deep. And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Aminu. Aminu's got his 3rd assist on the night. Charlotte's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. And with Nurkic at times, he can look like a star, but it's not easy for him to sustain that.
Well, all centers need to find some time to get some consistency. Heck, any player does, Kevin. But when Nurkic is focused, there are some things out there that he does that are quite impactful for this Portland offense. It's so guard heavy that to have something on the interior takes a lot of weight off their all-star guards.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. We've seen AI really making a difference here.
So far, he is just destroying their will. It feels like he can get any shot he wants once he crosses half court.
Poke loose. Three-pointer, Lillard. Batum grabs the miss. Charlotte leading by 17. Lamb passes to Batum. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his 5th foul. AI in the post. Working on Nurkic. A nice shot by AI.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
And Turner kicks to Aminu. Baseline try. Misses off the left iron. Charlotte's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Lamb dishes to AI. Over in the corner, Williams. Back to AI. Walker in the corner. Pass to AI. 6 to shoot. Back to Walker. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
You know, we talk so much about accurate shooting. Sometimes accurate passing can lead to great shooting. You saw it there.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. This is the second year with the sponsored patches on the jersey. Advertising, more or less. Have you gotten used to seeing those things?
Yeah, I think it was no problem last year.
They're small, they're unintrusive,
some
right?
teams did some really cool creative things with the color schemes, and I don't think we've seen the last of that, Kevin.
We see it in European games on their jerseys.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to recognize the number with how many advertisements are on the jerseys.
Or
but
billboard.
Yeah, I don't think we're done with it yet.
Zach Collins checked in for the Trailblazers.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Hornets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for AI.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going to do it. Fans heading for the exits.
The team came in fired up from the opening tip. You could see the focus. They're ready to do battle.
Free throw good, AI. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Lillard kicks to Harkless. The pass to Stauskas. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Harkless, the pass to Lillard. Offline with his 3. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for some.
figure out what we're doing tonight after this, you know? So I'm talking about I want to get some food.
Hey, great effort out there, guys. AI, need you for an interview real quick.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Yeah. All right, guys.
You know the drill.
Let's do it.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey again, everybody. Ernie Johnson. I got Shaq here. Got Kenny the Jet here. Standing by on headset near the locker rooms, right down the hall, around the corner. We get a chance to catch up with our postgame guest.
Hey, Shaq here. Way to attack the glass, big fella.
Appreciate it, man.
Were you following a certain plan that allowed you to control the board tonight?
Our game plan as a team was to see every defensive possession all the way through. You know, as soon as those shots went up, all five of us had to put bodies on bodies, you know, make sure not to cheat out into transition. And it takes a group effort to rebound the way that we did tonight. I was just happy to, hold my end of the bargain.
You held it up all right, buddy.
And that's going to do it for tonight. For Kenny, for Shaq, For Kevin Harlan, wherever he is, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night. We'll see you again soon.
Thanks, man. See ya.